Oh, close one. Oh god. Why do you have to play like that? Why do people play like that? I honestly don't get it. I mean, honestly, it's fair if that's the only way they can win. It's annoying to fight against, you know. Should I don't know if I'm that risky. I'll just put him there. Here we go. Now let's get these real quick. We can spin them. Where are we? Yeah, 10 seconds. That's cool. 10 seconds should be completely fine. Today's objective is going to be to work out on the new W-tap timing again. We'll see how well that is going to go. Let's go for Aqua, I guess. Aqua should be the next fish here. Whoa. Let's go past him. Oh, that's actually the person I was scared of. In the pre-game lobby. Goodbye. But we still have blue and red left. They should honestly be going for each other. I don't know if they're actively doing that. But in theory, they should. Okay, they're not going for each other. And also, what was that? 180 head turn. That scared me. I don't want to have anything to do with that. Get that out of here. Pass him. Whoa. Hey, I did that. Okay, I gave up on that because I thought, no way I'm gonna hit that. If only I would have, if only I would have went through with that. I really didn't expect to actually land that, but blue seems to be a really big problem. Blue has like some low ping going on or something. So they could just swat me out of the air there. That is really scary. Oh! Now red is starting to go for them. I hope they will keep doing so. I think what I'll do then, I'll go... I'm gonna go to mid. We'll see, honestly. It seems pretty suited. Go to mid. Ooh, I did that? Cool. Okay, they are still going to fight. I think I will go for... I mean, I am decently scared of blue. I think I can just go for a set of pots and then take him out. That should be fine. That should be totally fine. Boop, 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 boop. I forgot about their defense, but they should only have like one layer of wool or something. That should be... Why is red randomly deciding, oh yeah, now I'm gonna start going for this guy? What the heck, red? Are you actually done? I believe so. I don't know why I can't place blocks right now. Goodbye. I guess I'll invest red then. I hope that's not gonna be a problem. What is blue doing? Honestly, I don't see blue at all anymore. That's pretty scary. You're really just gonna Dude. This person is playing like so annoying. Wait, is blue just straight up following them? Looks like it, right? Okay, but blue fell, so it's cool. Alright, we don't have any ladders. Okay, there's no way red's gonna go in on me here. They're totally just gonna run. Which is a smart decision in their situation. Let's see if we can somehow... Maybe a quick fireball? Well, it did hit him, just not to the side apparently. Another one maybe? Okay, that was a little too late. Oh god, my screen is off. My screen is back on. Wait, I think blue is over there. So if red gets that bad... Okay. Maybe red's not gonna get that in time. No, 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 no. Blue, blue, blue. Please don't do that. Also, how long is red taken to get blue bed? Frickin' hell, I can. Is blue gonna mid-rush me or... Wait, I have blocks. How long does red take? Do they have to purchase tools first or something? Apparently. Sadly, as I said, I don't have any ladders, so we can't do much here. Oh, this person is so good. Okay, this game is lost. Lul. We can't do anything anymore. Especially now that they got emeralds. I just remembered I have emeralds as well. I should have invested that into a tracker, the two I had remaining. Okay, I think what's gonna happen here. I'll just look for blue, but not find them and waste all my pots, and while I do that, red is getting my bed. It seems like a realistic thing to happen here. Question is, like, real, where did blue go? They go back to their base? Where? My screen is off again? Okay, back on. Okay. I don't know where blue went, but they successfully wasted my invest. My screen is off again. Okay, this is really bad. At least we found red now. It looks like we are going to stop them from getting... Oh no, why are they getting stuck there? Okay, beautiful. Thanks to red not being able to pass bridges, my bed is gone. And blue is still out there somewhere. I'll get a track on them. Wait, blue is right next to me. What the heck? I have to escape. Yeah, that's it for me. I knew that. There was no way I could still have won that. They didn't fully cross-team at least. That was cool. Most of the time, the last two remaining teams are just straight up blatantly cross-teaming on you. And this time that didn't happen. At least not the entire time, so it's cool. Clean us off, back on. They didn't even realize their bed got broken. All they realized was that someone was hitting them. That someone being me. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, let's get some prod in a trap. And then we can go ahead and... okay, that makes it easy. Actually does it. We'll see in a second here. Probably not, right? Yeah. White versus pink, I have to go for white. Green versus blue, I have to go for blue. But green is still alive at least, for the time being. They're probably gonna die here, well. I'm hoping this is a correct decision. It should be. Thanks for all the diamonds. And I should have the bet here. They are obviously going to try to pass me, as every single human being on this world always tries. I'd like to put that in there as well. Right. Now they're probably gonna go towards Aqua, or if they don't play well, then... yeah, okay, I was gonna say, if they don't play well, they could also just straight up go for my base, but... you are going to play well, right? A little bit at least. It's really not smart. I do that from time to time as well, but it's really not smart to have pressure here. It's like not the situation for them to have pressure. They should be trying to get out of that situation as quickly as possible. They should be trying to get some emeralds, for example. Alright, I have a trap. If they don't have shears, I'm probably fine. They have shears. Obviously they do. Wait, why am I... I just tried to break my own bed out of confusion or something. I was so confused that they didn't try to break it any further, but instead they wanted to hit me off first, that I straight up tried breaking my own bed. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Confusion. Now there's only grey left and I even see him. This could actually be a win. Beautiful. I'd really love to play some doubles, but I just can't get a teammate here. Holy! Goodbye, but... okay, they got teleported back. That sometimes happens, especially on this map. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, what are you doing? Especially with the little twerks. What are those going to do? Are they going to get you up there any faster, or what's the plan behind that? Okay, and... okay! Wow! That was a great combo as well. GG's, bro. It was a successful game. The first successful game today. Or at least on stream. I had a couple successful games today. Oh, it reset. Okay, never mind then. I was on like 60 daily wins because I did play a bunch yesterday, but it just reset apparently. That's unfortunate. Let's actually take a look at the leaderboard real quick. Basically, once we get the star, we are going to be at 95. We're gonna pass one Hold'em and get a little closer to Sea Jewel. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the top 90. I do enjoy that. Really, really enjoyable. Alright, can we find a teammate? Probably not. But we can try at least once. We don't have to try for too long here. I'll just say it once or twice and then we can go back to the solos. Yeah, just as I thought. That doesn't look too great, but we can say it once more, and then if that doesn't work, we can just get out of here. Should we try that person? They have such a... I'm not gonna bother trying to write that name, I'm sorry. Like in the high stats. That just takes way too long. Obviously here I can just do this, but I can't do that in high stats, so... No thank you. Alright, back to solos then. Oop. We'll see how many more games, but I'd say about 2 more games. Like for sure in 2 more games we are going to hit the next star. But depending on how long this game goes, which this is a pretty fast map, so I'm actually not sure. But depending on how fast this game goes, we will maybe get the star this game already and then log into the /MP with the next game. We'll see about that. Alright, Yui. There was a rotation, a map rotation yesterday, and amongst other changes, it brought back Rooftop and Yui, which especially when it comes to Rooftop, I'm hyped about that. I do consider Rooftop one of my favorite maps. I don't know why, but it has this sort of nostalgic feel to it. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you're probably already sick of me saying that, because whenever I speak about that map, I say the same thing, that it has this sort of nostalgic feel to it. I can't say anything else, apparently. I'm just a parrot. Goodbye. I'm just a parrot. I have to say these things over and over again. Also, that was a decent combo. This week's stream highlight video is going to be so very long. It's already 10 minutes long and we don't even have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in there. It's for sure going to be a, holy man, a 20+ minute video, depending on how well we are playing here, obviously. Oh, and we are playing really well. Okay. That is actually really cool, because fun fact, I have played a lot yesterday as well as today morning, and I just couldn't play well. I don't know what happened, but I just couldn't get any combos. I played really bad. I had like a 2 or 3 win to loss ratio in solos, which is, dude, that's horrible. It was really sad. But right now I feel like I'm playing so very well, which is kind of weird, because usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm not playing well on stream, but I'm playing well privately. I don't know what happened there. Also, can I please have that final? Come on, I wanted to have that. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped that I seem to get combos again. That's really, really nice. I'm thankful for that. Also, I'm not thankful for that guy insulting me. Come on. Why are you calling me? That's not nice. Banana, welcome to stream. It's going really well actually right now. We'll see how good this blue person is, but they really shouldn't be too good. I thought they died from that. I already tried gapping because I was in a fire there. They just keep insulting me, that's not nice. I'd like to come over there and teach you some manners, but unfortunately I first of all have to go for this false rusher. Dude, green and yellow are just golden. Look at their defenses. Goodbye. I don't know how close that guy is. I wouldn't like to give them my bet. Ah! No! Why am I so bad? Welcome teammate to stream. Goodbye. Now we're gonna hurry back. Yeah, I already see blue. We're totally... Oh, screen is off. We're totally gonna hit... oh. We're totally gonna hit 1500 this week. I don't know when exactly yet. Depends on how much time I have. Much time I have these days. But, I didn't get him with that. How many firebolts do you have? Okay, now you're on fire. I don't know if that's too great. If I would just not get lagged back 1,000 times. Ooh, they got a fireball. Oh, okay. Do you play Luna or Badlion? It's like way back I used to play on Badlion, like a long time ago. And then I heard that Luna is using an unfair modification to give you better hits. So I naturally switched to Luna. But when I switched to Luna, they already fixed that. It already wasn't a thing anymore. But I just stayed on Luna because it's way more clean, looking way better. Overall, I'm just way more satisfied with this. Badlion just feels kind of messy and unfinished, unpolished. Just all in all, not too great. Should have that, right? I don't! Okay. Alright, now we have this blue person at our hand, and they are really mad at us for some reason. They're like, ooh, no. One block more. How do you spell it? I don't know what you're talking about. That line improved a lot in the past few months. Well, now I'm sticking with Luna. Unfortunate. Okay. Why do you have to play like this? Why do I have to play like that, though? It worked! Okay. Penalty hit rate is better there? Yeah, well. I've also heard that, but don't really care, to be honest. That can't catch me anymore. To me, it's also very important when it comes to the looks. The looks have also... need also... ah, whatever. I use Feather... Oh, you're using cheating clients! Just kidding. Welcome to stream Apple with Earth. Didn't even notice that. This is by far not one of my best teammates. We didn't play all too well last time, but I really don't want to play solos, so I'll just go with this. They're playing like they have another one, and oh boy do they have another one. Oh, are you still so high on health? You also took 4 damage. They have like a prod 1 million. That could honestly be it. Okay, my bet is gone now. I don't think we can win that anymore. This person is playing pretty well. Wait, it didn't purchase. Why didn't that purchase? I had 8 gold, didn't I? Didn't I have 8 gold? I don't remember, honestly. It looked like I had. I had 6. It looked like 8. That makes sense. Yeah, I've also heard that banana feather isn't really good. I've heard that. I've also made a video on it and stated my opinion already, but in my opinion, I don't know. It's obviously pretty subjective, but to me personally, feather is not any competition. Let's see how well we're gonna play in doubles. Can I have that, please? How long does it take to pick that up? I'm here to mate. Tier 2 pickaxe. Oh, you have TNT. I didn't know that. Whoa. Good boy. No. Yeah, I guess so. Oh god. Okay. Is Aqua force rushing? I believe so, right? No way they already took out the other rush. Yeah, I can't afford healing. No, they actually did. They are on their second rush. So all they are doing is double rushing, which, I mean, they can do that. Can't really say too much against it. Got their defense, so I'll just buy better tools. It's obviously not worth it. Okay, I don't want to pass him. So I'll just kill him here. Where's Gamemode? I don't like that. Please stop it. They disconnect? Just... It seemed like they didn't... Okay. Want me to get your bet? I can do that. Oh, one is AFK. Never mind. No more AFK. Okay, I got him really low. Yeah, one was at half a heart, the other was below half health. I think I can afford... I don't know how much I have in my e-chest here, how many diamonds I have in there. But I should... Oh yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, we sadly can't afford a sword. We can just do this. They actually split up. Really dumb on their part. I feel like they've got that mixed up. When rushing, you should split up. But in a situation like this, I don't know if it's too smart to split up. Else my screen was off for a second there. That was probably pretty noticeable. Alright, now let's see. Goodbye. Now we can afford a sword, something like this. Okay. Also, I'm too lazy to climb all these stairs, so I'll just use that. Then we can not hit the ladder clutch, apparently. Okay. And I took that personally. Do you still? Nope. Just wanted to be safe. We already have that. Don't know what defense I have, so I'll just randomly grab something. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Why is there a random block? No! What? That was the best block I've ever seen. Never have I ever seen a singular block in Minecraft BedWars that had this much power. That was actually the most evil block, yeah. Crazy. Alright. That is 1489. Let's lock that in, and position 9-5 is safe. So let's change this Twitter status. We can do a little bit of calculation here. Basically, my star. Basically, I do assume myself to be able to hit one more star today, so we should be in the 90s today. And tomorrow is Wednesday. I should be able to get at least one star tomorrow. So I should be at 91. Thank you. Then Thursday, 2 stars is 93. Friday, 5 stars is 98. So I should get it on Saturday, honestly. It seems pretty safe to be a Saturday thing. Seems pretty Saturday. We're not gonna queue infection. Oh. It's good that I paid attention for a second. I haven't played with them or against them in I don't know how long. But seeing as they successfully played in the World Cup, beating a couple countries here and there, I don't know if I want to play against them. Just to be safe. No assumptions about any skill made, but you have to be safe here and there. Action sheets, I still didn't see any proof of that. I still did not see any proof. But once I see proof, infection is gone from the friend list. Looking good, 1489, I enjoy that. The look of that. It's pretty good. Do I hear... oh god, screen is off. Do I hear 2 finals? I do hear 1 final at the very least, and now I hear 2. Unfortunate that they got the back hit. That really wasn't cool. Oh, hi Blue. What are you doing? What? Okay, they just stopped being able to get hits. I enjoy that. They probably didn't, but I do. Okay, now that's it. Ooh, and blue seems to be decent. That's the team that teammate was scared of. I remember. Okay, teammate is there, so it's not bad. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, teammate got him. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Delayed KB or something kicked in. Oh no, do we actually have people rushing us from the other side as well, teammate? We do. We don't have time for that. No time, no nerves. This could end up really badly, alright. But we can get sharp and a trap. That's gonna help out majorly. And also, white is theoretically fighting pink, so I don't know what they're doing there. Okay, teammate, please. Yeah, teammate, good. Now one more. Got him. Have an endstone defense. And once I have progressed all the way to this base safely, I will consider purchasing a better pickaxe so we don't waste too many materials here. There's a mad 2v1. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah. If I had a fireball, I would go for the gold pick, but it doesn't seem very likely that I'll be able to do it. I don't want to pass this person, honestly. Whoa, okay. They swatted me out of the air. This will be problematic. It's soon time for part 2. Probably after this attempt. Can I place blocks here? Yes. Taken way too long. What do you have there? Fireball? Who would have thought? These ladders. Bye. These people are actually good. No, okay, I bet it's so gone. That's probably a lost game. I don't see many chances of winning that still. Honestly, I don't see any chances, lol. But we can try. Okay, teammate, you can go. Let's go. It's so quiet. Oh, that's really scary. Don't do that again, teammate. Alright, okay. Someone got mid. That is bad. That is very, very bad. Depending on who got it, more or less bad. Okay, it's very bad. I see, I see. Beautiful! Teammate! We have to escape as fast as possible. Yeah, who would have thought? Run. Run. Whoa. Yeah, I think I'll go for this. Then one of these. Hey, good job, teammate. Good job. Wait, no. Let's hope for the best, I guess, huh? Okay. No, teammate, please. Oh no, I have to help teammate. Goodness, alright. Are you on full health? Okay, teammate's good. How did we win that? Let's see if the invis works out here. I'm unsure if I have enough time milk-wise. I don't believe so. Yeah, it was so dumb. I should have done it here instead of back there. That is actually just dumb. Wow, KA. Beautiful. They also have jump. They also have a trap. Because my milk is over. Well, these people were so much better than us. Dude. I mean, also cheating, because how else would they have done that mid-air while I was invis, but oh, these guys, crazily good. See, they have actually worse stats than me. They shouldn't even be that good. Weird. Okay, teammate, just win or die real quick. It doesn't matter, honestly. Just, I don't want to have to wait 10 million years here. It's always a problem on stream. I mean, all these people, they don't really matter, honestly. Alright. That should be it. Ooh. Yeah, it should be it. There's no way teammate wins this. Whoa, okay. GG's to teammate. But there's still invis. Yeah. Okay, that didn't go out too well. I just didn't see them die as a problem. You died, question mark? Just to be safe. Yeah. Rooftop. That's what I like to see. What is... Oh, come on. As always, whenever I start streaming, my phone just starts vibrating every 2 seconds. Also, that didn't place right. Okay, I don't feel like they're gonna place any defense anymore. Yeah, they are just huddling together in the gen. I hope you place a block, teammate. You didn't for some reason, alright. Oh wait, teammate actually died. That's unfortunate. I'll let him get the final so I can get myself some down upgrades so we can be a little faster. Oh, teammate. It looks like red is force rushing and grey is just doing that. So we're just gonna go back and get tools and then go on grey. Green is off. Oh, luckily I have OBS. Otherwise I wouldn't even have noticed that I was falling there. Where I would have noticed, but just too late. Lul. Okay, teammate died unfortunately, so we're gonna go to this base. Now we can get ourselves some nice little sharpness. We already have prod, a trap. So we're gonna do it like this. It does surprise me though, we still don't have enough for armor, but I guess that's because we didn't get the finals here. We weren't present doing the takeout. Wait, now Grey out of a sudden learned to play the game? Or what happens here? What is happening here? Mr. Grey, cool guy, and whoever the other guy is, Darby the First. Beautiful names, honestly. Awesome. Awesome. Also, what is that blocking? Such a bad blocking. How did I get party goats but no hits? Come on. But very lucky that the other Grey fell there. I wouldn't even have anticipated them to actually go for a base. I didn't think they would do that, honestly. Do you still have a bet? Yeah, you do. Not anymore now, but you did. Let's say it like that. Prod 2? Indeed, Prod 2. Nice. What did teammate get though? Mining miner and heal pool. Okay. Well. I guess we'll be mining quite fast now and healing. That's where, okay, blue is not in the game anymore. I'll go for green now. I hope that grew. Okay. Okay, so that's the teammate was working with here. Teammate died. Come on. Question is, does green have Abi? If I saw that correctly, one of them did have diamond armor. Do they have Abi? Defense looked like Abi. I guess Aqua will maybe find it out. There's our sword. Or will I find it out? Yeah, I will find out. It's not Abi. Surprising, but pleasant. A very pleasant surprise. Okay, that scares me, so I'll go towards that side of the map. Their bed should be gone, right? In just a matter of seconds. Nice of you. Very nice of you. Okay, one voided. If the other returns to the base as well. Ah, the other is there if I saw that correctly. They have a trap. Oh, okay. Slash marker bet, I'd say. No, I put right into the other one. That was so dumb. Yeah, that's it for me. Can't do anything anymore. There was just no way to escape there. Oh, dude. But the bed break was pretty good. Yeah, I knew that. Because I wanted to get a pair of shears, but I know whenever I get an axe and an axe and a pair of shears, the enemy team puts down a pickaxe defense. I know that it always happens. It never fails. So I knew, okay, if my reflex is to get a pair of shears and an axe, then I should probably not be doing so, because 99% they're gonna have an endstone defense. You could probably see that thought process in my purchase there. You could probably see that. In Germany we say System gedribbelt. Nobody says that, other than maybe some cringe teenagers. I wouldn't count myself part of that anymore. Okay, let's go for white versus pink. Mid. Whatever. Oh, okay, I would have died here, but luckily my finger didn't let go of that key. Screen us off. The other is quite close. Whoa, okay, that was the greatest save of all time. I can't even be mad about that. GG's, bro. That backboard towards yourself, holy man. That was the biggest save of all time. If that lands in a montage, then understandable. Understandable. Really good job. I'm kind of too lazy to go to that base to equip myself properly. I just won't. So. Wasn't really a spot to dig in there. They were just everywhere. You couldn't escape them. Okay, but now I'm actually gonna get myself some armor. Now we should probably go ahead and take the time to do so. And sharpness. Tasty, tasty. Maybe, why not? Why not? Feeling would also be great, but Sword kind of seems too tasty to not use it. They didn't even cover that back up. They probably didn't have any more blocks. Like any more clay blocks, so they just left it open. And goodbye to your bed. Also, I wanted you to stand in a way that I could hit you off. Why didn't you do so? Okay. I want to keep my iron sword, so I'll just put everything I have in there. Beautiful. Oh, you're both stuck there. That's pretty funny. I'll take that opportunity and... Did I see a fireball there? Or is that just a compass? Yes, it's just a compass. Goodbye. And goodbye. Beautiful. I haven't seen that name in a while. Is that person on my list of teammates? They're not. Right. Okay, we still have yellow and aqua. And a blue final, but that person is already gone. But aqua is going to be a pain, I see, I see. Need an overview of this situation. Oh, that's already the bet. Was one of the worst water defenses I've ever seen. I mean, come on. You can hit firebolts back? Who are you? What kind of monster? You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. Normal during a day, but at night turn into a monster. Okay, got one of them. And teammate should get the other one. What's that teammate? Probably right. Why do we have... Okay, that must come from the white team we took out. What the heck? Okay, I didn't know they had immense amounts of clay just laying around in their ender chest. Also, that fireball jump didn't work, but I think you saw that yourself, so I don't have to mention it again. No need to mention it again. Yeah, the tasty number 95 spot. And we should also only be about 400 finals away from 40,000. Yeah, 550. Oh, Speedway. I didn't even realize that. I did not play that game in a couple hours. That map. Didn't play that in a couple hours. Really enjoyable. To be back at it like a crack addict. Totally suitable for all audiences. This sort of rhyme. Because I'm talking about crackers, you know? Like the crackers that you eat. Okay, you got this, teammate. Is that person alone, by the way? I feel like it, right? Okay. Man doesn't even want to follow me back to base, which is fine. Okay, soon we'll be at armor. No blue, how about you don't? I don't enjoy that strat, even though I have to admit that I have used it before. I myself have used it before. Can you imagine that? But this is enough of an indication to double rush these people. Actually. Ooh, we are lucky geese. Lucky geese, yeah, lucky geese, I believe. So, let's have a fight. I didn't think you'd get lagged back immediately. That was not the intention of that fight. Okay. Even got me another diamond. We'll save that for now. Oh, it's you, teammate. Hi. But my plan obviously is not to farm them here or anything. I just wanted to not get killed. I felt threatened. I feared for my Minecraft in-game life. It's open, team. It's open, teammate. It is still open. It is so very open, yes. Funny how we both had the same idea. Oh no. Please tell me you can save that, teammate. You have to tell me that you can save that. Oh, I actually got that. Yes, teammate saved it. Teammate is my personal hero. No, they're hacking. He B-hopped? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Who B-hopped? Which person? Okay, Pink apparently is B-hopping. I'm intrigued to see the B-hop. Don't want to say I don't trust my teammate, obviously. Doesn't take side KB. Well, that doesn't sound like B-hop, just not taking side KB. That just sounds like anti-KB. But you said he's B-hopping. Yeah, I expected another hit, I have to admit. How do I keep clutching? I don't see anything, my screen is off. Alright, get their bed, sure. If you can kill that person, teammate, I hope so. Might actually got their bed. I killed them. I wanna... I know that I can't get it anyway, so I just wanna steal their diamonds and use them myself. Fire! What is that, warp? I get a fireball, is what I wanted to say, but now I ain't getting... I don't think I can save it, and now I'm at a base without a bed with a potential bee-hopper. Teammate, please tell me you're not gonna die. No, you're not. Beautiful. Is that person invis? They are. That's it for them. I don't know if they were cheating. They did not take KB on that last hit. Who knows? That can be Hypixel KB. In order to properly see that, we would have needed to have a longer fight. But holy heck, we did it. We actually survived the potential hacker attack. Good question, teammate. I have to admit, I was hoping for something more. I wanted content, I have to admit. There's nothing down here. Beautiful. One. One emerald was down here, I have to admit. It's not like nothing. They don't look fireball-y. That's such a funny word. Fireball-y. Goodbye. Fireball-y. I do enjoy that. Good old fireball-y. It's an adjective, though. Don't look fireball-y. I like that. Okay, this entire lobby is just infested with matching names and nicks and people that have Minecon cape on their nick and all that. That is not nice. Not nice at all. And if you ask me, I wanna requeue on that. Who asks me, to be fair? Who does that? Oh, this guy is also not too bad of a map. I see a lot of ranks here. We'll see. All in all, it does look too bad. But we'll see if it's gonna work out well or what's gonna happen here. Okay, the 200 Hypixel level I saw last second just disconnected. I do enjoy that. One thing I wonder, why every time you get like not a lot of sleep, your nose gets stuffed. This night again I got like 2.5 hours of sleep and now my nose is stuffed. It's like actually a thing that I just like that I monitored. Probably not the best way to describe it, but I have realized that whenever you don't sleep too much, your nose just gets stuffed, and I wonder for what reason. What is the reasoning behind that? That seems totally unreasonable. I reset it because I'm the best Minecraft player in existence. Best BedWars player even. Yeah, let's see if teammate's gonna get these diamonds, or if I will be able to... Screen's back on. Will be able to do the... Okay, beautiful. Teammate's gonna leave them to me. That's what I love to see. I did not tap that. Low SMs. You think they're good? I mean, looking at the huge thing they... You saw me, teammate. I believe so. Even at the time to turn around and take the gen. Thank you for that. But looking at the huge defense there, actually it's just a 2-layer defense. Perfect for some RB. Are you the bringer of RB? Or who are you? Well, I did not get to discover if they have army or not, and teammate just fell in the wood. Alright. You want me to take the gen now, or...? Okay, yeah, as I said, I strongly believe that that is going to be some army. But just to be 100% safe... Wow, who could have thought? Arby. Right. Are we gonna wait these 20 seconds? I don't remember what I have in my chest. But I believe 20 seconds of waiting is reasonable here, because I don't think I have anything left in my chest. I mean, it's not even 20 seconds, it's 7. It's not even 7 seconds. Another lie. It's 3. I don't want to save these, you know, teammate. You understand that, right? That I want to save these diamonds. Oop. Yeah. Honestly, the strat here is to try and get emeralds and then take it. Problem is just, since Pink lost their bet, they are currently collecting a bunch of emeralds. It should be over now, yeah, but that could also mean that Gray's just straight up going for us. Stalking! Teammate? Stalking is not good. You got pick, question mark? Probably not. But nah. Okay. When teammate realized I didn't have a trap, I didn't have a pick, just ended it. There and then. Then and there. I hope that they're not going to do that. Wait, for real they have pods? Why though? Got one. I hope you got the other. No, the other passed with jump boost. And now Gray is... Cool. Cool. Wait, did that person get all my stuff now? Because that was surely enough time to... for them to respawn. Did I just give them 5 emeralds and 2 diamonds? That's dumb. That's immensely bad. Another game that I'm unsure if we can win it. I'm almost certain it will not happen. But to be fair, Gray is also going for them now, which I do enjoy. Don't want to anger them unnecessarily. You got a pick now, teammate, or what are we going in for? God, okay. Gray, at least one of the Greys actually avoided themselves too. That is sad. If our bet lives, that would have been an interesting thing. I would have been really surprised. Frick, I don't even have blocks. These jump boosts are worth nothing. Where are they? Wait. You can still escape, right? That wasn't smart. But no matter what I would have done there, it would have ended like this, so who cares? Oh wait, I said one more. Oh, Hypixel guide. I believe that person has like 200 stories or something. I saw them in the lobby earlier, like a day ago or two. Apparently teammate views them as threats. Unfortunately, this teammate isn't able to use overlay properly, if they even have one. So if they would be able to do so, obviously all these losses wouldn't be a problem, because they wouldn't happen. But, whatever. Let me guess, they have an endstone defense. Okay, they didn't have enough time, but they would have purchased an endstone defense. That's why they waited so long to put down anything on their bet. Because they were so ready to get that endstone. Or clay. I don't know why it seems so funny to me, but this person running higher tail never appears or whatever they said. It just seems so funny. Because just from the name they're like, oh, okay, this person seems to be interested in hightail. How can I somewhat ruin that for them? How can I make them feel bad? How can I do that? And then they say Hypixel never appears or whatever they said, high stats, hightail. As if that's like, what? As if that's like the huge thing that this person's gonna cry themselves to sleep about now. Beautiful. Wait, no, I do have more ladders. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know why they didn't place. We surely tried placing them. Why do we have 2 traps? Yeah. I hope teammate didn't just mindlessly void there, but actually voided in a safe situation. To be fair, that's not smart what I just said. I'll take it back. Wow, that was the best fireball I've ever seen. I tried one of these directional fireballs, so I was like, maybe it works. Maybe I can also do this fancy turning around and then boosting myself forward instead of upwards. But I do need a little more practice for that. Looks like. Okay, teammate's gonna take care of that. But since I assume these people to be at least somewhat decent, I will still go there in order to prevent mid rushing or anything like that. just camping their base. That's the best thing they could have done. The most annoying thing. I have to correct myself. That's the most annoying thing they could have... We both didn't expect that. They could have done. Okay, that felt really good. My screen is off. Now it's back on. That was beautiful. That was truly beautiful. I do not know what defense they have. Wait, what team is it in general? Okay. They traveled a long way to get to that point. So I'm almost sad now that I beat them. Because it took them... probably took them so long to get there. It's not even funny anymore. Alright, that screams for Prod 2. I should have like 3 in here. Exactly. Now if I'm fast enough, maybe teammate's just gonna get it. But if I'm fast enough, I am now prepared for the big D fence. I should probably not leave that unended. At least I'll kill you back. Okay, they clutched, it's cool. Now I can go from this side, it's just way closer. Maybe instead of just sneaking on a bridge, they should have actually tried defending their bed. In that case, they wouldn't be dead now. But apparently their bed is not too bad. Not too big of an issue, they don't even need a bed, right? Wait, wrong way. I was like, where's white base? I can't see it. Should be really close. The explanation is because it's not on that side of the map. Easy explanation. For a fascinating phenomenon called disorientation. Right, I'm surprised to see who's gonna get that final kill, but it does feel like I will. Playground, didn't play that map in a while. Nice. Did I mention Playground? Playground also came back in the rotation if I remember correctly. I don't think I mentioned that. It's honestly a spooky atmosphere in this room. It really is. This is, holy. A little bit scary. Makes me think about my life choices. Makes me attentive towards potential ghost. Yeah, no, the ghost bird. It's gonna be cute. Especially on this map, RB is pretty likely to happen. Okay, now we have a sweaty map. Really sweaty one. So I'd be surprised if we would actually end up playing all too well here. Oh, I thought they said nice homo, but nope. Oh, also I can't say that. YouTube doesn't like that word for some reason. I do not know why. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even monetized, but YouTube does like demonetizing videos that contain the word homosexual. It's Sayori, welcome to stream. Wait, here we go. Someone has a free first rush, I don't like that. Unless it's us, obviously, but it's not. Oh wait, teammate died. Oh man. That's really unfortunate, especially considering don't do that again. You see me, teammate. How do you always manage to do that? I have to assume you're doing that on purpose. I have to assume it. There you go, I assumed it. Ooh. Frick. What are you gonna do now? after the assumptions. Here we go. The bed has been broken, and now I might be able to also sneak a little final kill here. Yep, seems pretty final killy to me. Okay, I might want to save these instead of just taking them with me to the next base. But so far this is actually going well. Looks like we have catched a good lobby on this map. Holy, I'm only 4 gold in on the armor? How is that possible? Okay, green, let's have a clash, a battle, a PvP encounter. Let's just fall in the void. Can I join? I don't play with viewers. So that's not gonna happen. Honestly, I'm waiting for the day that someone... I think that has happened before. But I'm waiting for the day that someone honestly gets so mad about not being able to play with me that they just started insulting me. Not gonna lie, I believe something like that already happened in the far future, in the far past. Why do I always confuse these? In the far past. But, I don't know, I kinda imagine that pretty hilarious. I imagine that to be really hilarious, if I think about it. Something like, oh yeah, I didn't even want to play with you to begin with. It was just a joke. Who wants to play with you, huh? Who wants to play with you? You're not even able to take out green team in the first attempt here. Huh? See? Yeah, that was just a joke. I would never ask something like that, seriously. I mean, hey, who? And then I'd be like, oh yeah, you think I can't take out green base? Well, look at this. I didn't even need to be at green base and I already got the bed broken, huh? The bed is already broken and I didn't even get there yet. Goodbye. See that? A flawless. And see that? An unnecessary block placement. And now see that? Even more kills. And that was actually a final kill. I didn't even know that. And then they just got banned or something. I don't know. I didn't think that story through, I have to admit. Alright, Skywars. Nice. Oh no, team is saying a team. Do we have good people? Sweats. If you see Sweats, just re-queue then. I'm gonna have to answer that message. Alright, message answered. Oh no, why does false rushing? That's not good. First of all, I feel kind of sorry for Aqua. But it's also just not good for us in the end. Right, that's my teammate. Okay, that's a flawless, I believe. Felt like a flawless, I don't think it was one, but it was a good combo at least. Okay, now white should know. White should figure out now that is not the correct way to rush. Poor white. A teammate says red is also a team filled with sweats. Wouldn't that be funny? A rhyme challenge where I can only speak in rhymes? I don't think that would be funny, that would just be annoying. I always get enough of red to straight up get RB. So far I didn't see them do much. So I don't know if we should... my eyes are starting to not function anymore. So far I didn't see red do much, so... can just... collect the emeralds and then inverse red or something. Ah, okay. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Again! I didn't even try to go there, because I already knew you would take it. I already knew you would take it. I just knew. It was just too clear. I could see it. In your eyes. I could see it in your smile. All I wanted more hours over wide. Okay. Let's put it there, and we didn't even purchase that yet. There, and here, and in there. Alright. If we lose this game now, then that's totally on me because I didn't get Abi. But I feel like it's a smart call. But it's obviously again, screen is off. It's obviously again going to be like this. Once I'm even close to there and once I started drinking my pots, this situation is gonna escalate and people are gonna get bets over there. And then red, in best case scenario, is also going to lose so bad. Yeah, of course, of course. To be fair, that's not even too bad what happened here. Can't even complain too much about that. I'll just turn my back to them so they can't see it. As if that works. Beautiful. That's sad. That is really sad. But we have an easier butch up to them now. That's, at the very least, that worked. Dude. Oh, I hate that. I really hate that that happened. That is not cool. At least my assumptions of what was going to happen did not come true. I obviously did not consider me just messing up like that. That was not on my list of expectations, I have to admit. In that case, I'll just trust teammate with the job of taking out red, and I'll just use emeralds to take out these two teams over there. Blue and red. We don't even have part 2 yet. We didn't have very many fights yet, so it never really came to anyone's attention. Good job, teammate. Good job. Good job. I hope you're not gonna die over there. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I don't actually expect them to have a trap anymore because it just goes back and forth so fast. Don't think they can keep up with that. Okay, second attempt, this time on a different team. Our teammate did die. Teammate did die after all, apparently. Or they came back? No, they must have died. Oh, yeah. Okay, green style's bad. Your thoughts on chess? Pretty good. I don't seem to be good at it. The last time I played it was against my cousin. Back then he was like 8 and I was like, I don't know how old. A lot older, definitely. And she just beat me in every single game. So I guess I'm not very good at it. Wait, I don't have another... Oh, I didn't even know that. I really thought I had another golden apple. In that case, that's kind of sad. Yes! Hehe, got it both. Beautiful. I also annihilated myself, but it's cool. Thank you, teammate. I'm a magician, I just transformed these 9 gold into a sword. I know, not a good deal, but I mean, what are 2 gold if I can literally transform things into swords? Right, 2 blue fine notes are still left. I don't know where they are, but I could imagine them being at pink? Possibly? Actually, because I'm the greatest of them all. I am the greatest. What do you mean, pig? Also, okay, they meant pink. So, that was pretty funny. Alright, teammate, don't worry. I'll revenge you. And boy, did I revenge you. Yeah, they tapped into their compass, but they still almost got that. Ooh. Isn't it annoying when people are spamming shift in fights? Yeah, that is hella annoying. That is so very annoying. One of the most annoying things. It's pretty fitting, honestly. Yeah, I hate that too. And even worse when they're actually good at it. When they're actually good at PvP, but they're shifting. Or maybe, I guess some people use shifting as sprint reset or something, I don't know. That probably exists. And when someone is actually good at PvP, but uses shifting in the fights, dude, that is the most annoying thing. That's, yeah, for no reason. It also, yeah, same. That's just, I think it's a universal thing to make people mad. And it does make me mad as well. Boy, does it make me mad. Because it's basically like taunting. Probably that's probably the reason. Because it's basically taunting mid-fight. That's like probably what makes it so annoying, but to be fair, I've got no clue. I've got no clue. I've got no clue. But am I even gonna be there for doubles is the question. Well, I probably am going to be there for... actually, no. We have to text it in a sec. Long message. Like long. I don't know what the ladder placement was about. Actually, I have no time. No. Yes. That's more like it. Slash marker. I just realized that the last time I saw someone spam shift when I was PvPing was 2 years ago. I literally saw that like yesterday. I would have liked playing with that person, not gonna lie. But in 20 minutes I won't be playing doubles anymore. I mean, I will, but with my sister. Stop making a fool. Who's that person again? Person we're scared of here? Pink. Okay. Let's see if pink is any good. I'm intrigued to see. I am intrigued to see. Pink is actually our second rush. Now I fear to get rushed by blue as well. Interesting choice of defense, pink. You're not acting any good, honestly. I want to take that back. Okay, they placed a... I don't know, can you call that trick defense? I guess. It's a sort of trick defense. They have a trap. Okay, I didn't expect that. Sister reveal. Probably after my own face reveal. I would assume. Also, I'm praying. Don't believe in any god or anything, but I'm just praying that blue isn't gonna go for me. But I almost feel like blue not going for me is not an option. How long after your face reveal? We'll see. Maybe a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. Maybe she's gonna be there for the face reveal. Who knows? I don't. Okay, my screen is off. Yeah. Who are you? Okay, that scared me. Did not expect there to be a silver fish. That could have worked. When are you gonna play with her on a video on a stream? I do that quite often, actually. How about now? Question mark. Imagine them saying sure. It's obviously pretty weird if you don't know the context here. When did I put YouTube rank? A while ago, actually. You're actually gonna ignore me. That feels great, bro. That feels awesome. I like that. But to be fair, it's not very different from Discord then. Ich will die leeren Saugnäpfe sehen. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, also, we don't have a bed anymore. We should probably concentrate a little. Like to have emotes, but blue is there. I'll just get blue bed for now. Oh, yellow? Blue voided? So many things are happening here. Oh no. Not like this! Why didn't it boost me towards that ladder? Or trap? Or what's it called? Not trap. Dude, staircase. Wasn't properly angled, dude. To be fair, I also didn't expect him to combo me there. Yeah, that's true. Oh, bots really is really good. I also haven't played with them in so long. Last time I played in the same game with them, I played against them and lost. I had like a party of what I thought were couple of the best 4Vs players that you could get at the time. They would literally get number 1, 2, 3 daily leaderboards every single day. And I was like, yeah, we can queue Obots, no problem there. And Obots and his party of sweats just completely obliterated us. To be fair, it was a really, really long and sweaty fight, but in the end, we didn't win it. Not at all. Alright, but you could probably call that video cancelled by now. There is not going to be a Viper collaboration, I feel like. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it, it's cool. Ah, I got full switched. Or maybe I didn't get full switched, I do not know that. No, I didn't, it looks like. Yeah, okay, there's no way we can get out of here too easily. Oh no, leaves. Get out of here, leaves. Leave! You know, because leaves. I'm still alive, but my screen was off so I couldn't see anything. Beautiful. How fast did they take out their first rush? That was crazy. Crazily fast. If you could make your lunar cloak, how would it be? Honestly, I've got no idea. I have got no idea. It would probably go like any other lunar cloak is created. You just get a designer, and then you're like, yeah, I maybe have like a rough idea, but if I don't, it's cool. You can just think of something that you believe fits, and then the designer just creates it. I have to be honest right now, I've got an empty head. I've got no idea. Who's at mid here? Gray? Come on, Gray, why? They're the ones that pay off the most? What the heck? I have to be 100% honest here. I don't care at all about how much it pays off or anything. I understand that this is criteria to go by, but that's like the least, the last thing I would look at. Really don't care about that. Even if I would not earn a single cent, it's just cool to have a cape, you know? A cloak, obviously. Can't call it a cape. Okay, I took another trap. There's not much more that we're gonna achieve this try. But at least I don't have any more blocks, and I took a trap. Wait, I already have a... Oh, that's cool. They're probably using the time to stack up a little, also on diamond upgrades, so I'll just take that time too. They disappeared. Nope. Okay. Wait. Oh, by the way, I hope we win this game, because it should be the last one. Okay. There's only 5 odds left. And there's one in diamond armor. Great. Whoa, okay, that diamond armor didn't pay off. I use that respawn thing to hit select without having to think about it. Because if I just keep hitting them, then they are going to get the first hit because of spawn pod. And then I'll get immediately the next hit after that, making it basically an artificial hit select without me having to manually do it. That's what I do it for. But it doesn't always work. Just as hit selecting doesn't always work in many situations in BedWars. It's more of a duels thing, it's not really too useful in BedWars, I feel like. Even though I always do it, you have a punch bow. You really do have a punch bow. You have a punch bow. I just want to say it, because I'm unsure if you know it, but you have a punch bow. Red, can you believe that my man has a punch bow? Don't tell me you also have a punch bow. Okay, you do have a bow, understandable. I'm unsure if it was a punch bow. Alright, we're also gonna get a punch bow. It's probably not too smart to go this way though. Okay, screen's off. Plus I don't see him anymore. Imagine them going in this with a punch bow. one more block. Welcome to stream. That was probably heavily mispronounced. What was that sound? Who is... Beautiful. But who is actively breaking into my apartment? What the... Was an interesting sound. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you did so, be sure to follow to not miss out on tomorrow's stream, because tomorrow we are also going to be streaming again. Now have a wonderful rest of the day or night, and goodbye.